Hello there, this is TLB, Two Legs Better, and welcome to my channel. This episode is the Badminton Academy. We talk about smashing in badminton, and this is what badminton looks like. That's a shuttle, that's a racket, and this is the classic, legendary Thai 10 back in the day. It's an old racket. Well, today we talk about smashing. Almost all badminton players are obsessed with smashing. That's for some players, that's all they can talk about. If they talk about somebody is good, their smashing is great. I'm telling you, it's well, in my mind, it's a little bit overrated. But the bigger problem is, are there any perfect smashing? You check YouTube, you see many people talk about, oh yeah, how I teach you how to do your perfect smashing. But the problem is, if there is no perfect smashing, then what's there to teach, right? But what do I mean by no perfect smashing? Every smashing is different, okay? Because the place of the shuttle is different. It's the middle of the court, back of the court, even in front of the court, and the direction you are moving, and are you smashing straight? Are you smashing cross? So there are so many varieties in smashing, so it's hard to identify just one thing as a perfect smashing. So I just browsing through YouTube and check all the smashings, and you see everybody almost smashes differently. And who is in your mind is the best, has the best smashing in badminton in the history in the past 20 years, basically? Well, I'm sure you can name someone. If you name anyone, say you name LEE Nan or LEE Chongwei or anybody, Axelson, check their record, check their the way they do that. You will notice they don't smash always the same. They smash differently. So it's very hard to say there's one smashing that's good. So now, how should you think? For one, you need to know why you smash. By smashing, you want to be hit the shuttle in a way that's most efficient. You want to go straight to the floor, very steep, very fast, and to the point you want it to go. That's all you should care about. But beyond that, you should also care about put yourself in a position to win the games, which means you need to move afterwards, move to the position, and you also want to avoid injury. So that's why you need to do it in the right way. So there are right ways of doing that, but there's no perfect way of doing that. That's kind of my point here. So here, today's episode, I'm going to talk about the key steps in this process, and then I will show you some videos of some great smashers. Well, not some, just two, but I will reveal who they are to you, and you just check their smashing, see if there is any like greatness in it. Okay, so now let's do something. Let's talk about the steps here. Okay, so there are seven steps in smashing. Okay, you can't avoid any of those, and it's going to sound trivial for some parts, but just bear with me and follow me on those. Okay, so when you smash, what do you do? Now I want to show you some smash first. So let's take a look at in-game situation. This one is one of the best smashers I've ever seen. I watched him play against LEE Chongwei in Hong Kong, and when his son was in the crowd and cheering for him, it was really lovely to see. He was on the stage, and his son in the audience just say, 加油 dad, that's dad, just go. It was great. And he is a man. Okay, he's a guy. He's a dude. He's a tough guy. It's not just because of the way he looks. He looks very rugged, very strong, and he looks like a tough guy. But it's the way he plays. He really plays the game like there's no tomorrow. It's hard to understand that, but I hope when you see that you can see it. I was when I was sitting beside the court and watching him play, that's how I feel. I'm like, wow, this guy doesn't really give a shit. It's just that this is it. Let's see if I can show you from this video what I mean by that. So this is a guy called WEI Nan, and he grew up in China and moved to Hong Kong. So he represented Hong Kong for a few years, and he beat LEE Nan before. He beat LEE Chongwei before. I don't think he's that consistent. I didn't check, so I don't know whether it's an injury issue or other issues. So I don't know. I can't say. But let's take a look at what he does. So you see the smash. So it's simple enough, right? Let's see another one.
And he's actually able to change playing styles because I can.
Okay, now I showed you 3 smashes already. So let's see if that kind of makes sense to you about the steps. So I'm going to list 7 steps for you to think about. Okay, so the step 1, S1, is you need to move to position. Basically, you need to move behind the shuttle. So that's step 1. You need to move behind the shuttle. The reason you need to move behind the shuttle is because when you smash, you want your body to go forward so that you can smash it steeper and harder and faster. Okay, so that's step 1, move into position. So step 1 is move. And step 2. Step 2 is jump. You have to jump. You have to jump. Just listen to me. You have to jump. It doesn't have to be high. It doesn't have to be high because you have to jump to adjust your body position and the movement. So to make your smash, that's part of how you generate power. So you have to smash. So step 3 is you have to make sure your body and your shoulder move forward. Many people talk about it like a bow, you generate your power and stuff like that. It's what it looks like, but you need to pay attention to the movement. Your shoulder has to go forward, okay? Because that's also part of the power. So notice the forward moving of your shoulder, and and there are also other body parts like the elbow. The elbow has to be straight up there. Some people don't, some people move it on the side. That's wrong. Just it has to go right by your head and up, towards up. So that's step 3. And step 4 is the timing. The timing of your hitting the shuttle. The timing is when your body starts to go down. When your body, you need to jump, right? You jump, and when your body starts to drop, at that moment, you start to hit. That's the timing, okay? And then there's step 5 is, where do you hit the shuttle? You hit the shuttle in front of you. If it's a clear, it usually is like 10 centimeters right in front of you, in between your eyes. But this is smash, so you want to hit it like 20 centimeters. So that's the position. So the position, that's 20 centimeters in front of your forehead. If it's on the side, it's wrong. Okay, well, I shouldn't say wrong because I said there is no perfect smashing, right? But if it's on the side, it's not ideal. It's right in front of you. You want to hit it right in front of you. And then there's a step 6. Step 6 is you got to land. The landing should carry the momentum. The momentum should be go forward because you hit the shuttle with all your momentum going forward. So, and you follow that momentum. When you land, you follow that momentum. So, sorry. So that's the momentum. You follow the momentum. So, and step 7, almost nobody talks about that. And even the videos don't talk about that. You get ready for the next one. So you get ready, go back to your ready position. You go forward and then get ready for everything, for the next position. And without that, the smash is not complete. Okay, so you have to have that. Now, so these are the steps I talk about, and I actually was teaching some people, some young players yesterday about smashing, and it's not easy, because smash is like the pinnacle of badminton. It's the most difficult part. So it's difficult to smash in a good way. So, but what I want to show you is remember these 7 steps. Don't skip any of those, because if you want to train, if you want to understand, if you want to perfect your technique, you want to play better badminton, and you got to pay attention to all of those, and you need to practice. Now let's take a look at some of the video clips here, and I'm going to show you more of WEI Nan and try to explain a little bit how he smashes, I suppose, and then we'll move on to the next one. Next one is also a great smasher, so you see who I mean. It's you see, it's not a big surprise, but you see. Okay.
Yeah. That wasn't in the first round of this tournament.
In the last smash WEI Nan had, actually his body is moving backward. So from that perspective, it's not perfect. But his wrist and his fingers generate enough power, and he jumped high enough and make it really, really steep. And the point of the smash is also great as well. So, so is that a perfect smash? Yeah, depends on what you mean, right? It got the job done, Okay, you see that smash too? You see the smash? Let's take another look and notice what I mean. How he moves behind the shuttle and jumps, and the whole body goes in front, and then at the last point using finger to generate power. It's not a huge smash, it's more like a tactical smash closer to LEE Chongwei's body, and he knew it's going to come back, and then his body moved forward and getting ready for the next one, right? So it covers every step, all 7 steps I just mentioned. Okay, let's see. Okay, see? Let's move. You move behind the shuttle, and then you jump, and you make sure your momentum, your body move forward, and then you see the right shoulder move forward after the hit, and the right leg is moving forward after the hit. So after the smash, and he's moving forward, see? And he didn't really set his foot, but that's not really the critical issue. You still need to get ready for the next step. But he knew the shuttle is going to come back because he's so confident in his own smash. He knew the return is going to be high. This is what he does. You see that? The return is high. He's just running towards the net to kill it, and wasted no time at all. You see that? It's just, even LEE Chongwei can do nothing about it. It's just so, it's so refreshing and exciting to watch him play. I mean, WEI Nan, you watch him play, it's all out. It's like, I'm nothing fancy. I'm not tricking anybody. I'm not playing. I'm not dancing. I'm just playing. This is all I have. It's just you gotta love the guy.
Wanting to see whether LEE Chongwei
Do you see that? Do you see that? Li Chongwei didn't even try. He was like, all right, so why did I lift it? You know, and he just smashed it, and it's not a particularly great angle. I think it's it's just funny to see. I just enjoy this. You see that? One thing I want to point out is you notice the move and everything, you know, the jump and the body. Smash is one thing you can't compromise, is that, you know, the shuttle, the racket moves, you rotate before it hits the shuttle. But if it's a smash, when it rotates, when it hits the shuttle, the face of the racket has to face where it goes, where you want the shuttle to go. So that's the real key in smashing. If you manage to do that, it's going to be a good smash. This is the cross. That's where you do that. You see that? This is another smash. It's to the forehand. He jumped from the center and then smash and then move forward. You know, which step did he skip? It basically skipped the first step, moving behind the shuttle, because there was not enough time. It's pretty flat. So this is what I mean. There's no perfect smash, but you can still do it. You can still generate power and using your body. You know, the key, the critical part about smashing is use everything you have to generate the fastest and steepest smash. You know, the steepest return of the shuttle. That's all there is. That's a perfect, well, that's a great smash.
Just try and explain to us.
look at Li Chongwei's expression. It's like, what's going on?
Explain to me, because I'm a bit confused by it too. How can I doubt his self-confidence? How can you do it?
The funny thing is, Li Chongwei is totally in position. Most people smash to that position. You know, he's in position. He's on his left side of the court. WEI Nan just doesn't care. He just didn't care. I just smash. You know, get it back. You know. You see that? Do you see that?
Defense, so quick on his feet.
Oh, that is phenomenal smash.
So these are some of the smashes from WEI Nan. That's just he's one of my favorite players. It's just I just love watching him play. Okay, so the other one is Lin Dan. I guess you can't mention badminton without mentioning him, right? He's so he is who he is. Okay, so there are lots of slow motions here. So let's maybe take a better look at some of the smashes that he has. You see that this is a smash, and this is a smash. And that's another smash. Last one wasn't really. Okay, this is the Lin Dan versus Chen Hong. This is very early, 2006. 2006, that's 2 years before he won the Olympics. I think he was world #1 back then. And this is what he did. Okay, he was young and he just, anything you lift it high, I'm gonna smash it. And I'm gonna smash it to a place that's very, very difficult for you to get it back. You see that? You look at, he moved behind that and then jump and move forward and then get back for the next one. So, can you notice the difference between Lin Dan smash and WEI Nan smash? You know, WEI Nan smash mostly generated from the wrist and finger. It's just it's almost like a, you know, it's almost like not a full smash. But Lin Dan is literally whole body. It's literally whole body. I would say Lin Dan smash is uses less energy, and you know, it's a little bit more efficient. I remember the way they measure the shuttle speed is varies over the years. That's why you see all those extreme numbers like 400 some kilometers per hour or something. You know, that's extremely high. I don't know how they measure that. I don't know. But what you can do is compare different players. Back in the day, like 2008, 2010, before that, the fastest smash measured in a game in men double is by Fu Haifeng. That's like a 335 or something. And the fastest single one, one of that was Taufik Hidayat, was 305. It was just a high flick serve and he just smashed it back. It's a 305. But Lin Dan measured something around a 320, I believe, 315 or 317. So he was the fastest smasher back then. You can understand that. I think this is why, because he uses his whole body. Of course, he's strong and he jumps really high and he uses his whole body. It's well, if you can see anything called perfect smash, that might be it. You know, jump really high and hit at the right time and the right place, and you know, so just everything is perfect, and then you have a perfect smash.
劈杀这一拍啊，应该说速度很快。
You see that? You see that after smash, you gotta move forward.
Service over.
This one, I don't know if you can see it. Did you see that? I think the other side is Chen Hong. Chen Hong was thought the smash is going to his left. He was moving left and then moved back to the right. That's why he had no chance to get this one back. Why did he do that? It's because Lin Dan, his consistency is so great. Everything, before the smash, everything looks the same. So it looks like he's trying to smash that way. And then he can see, notice the subtle movement of his opponent. When his opponent moves to the left, he smashes to the right. It doesn't even have to be great smash to the right, right? Because he's kind of out of position, you know, out of tricked a little bit, I guess say. See that? You see that? It didn't really show, but you can see that Chen Hong was trying left and then goes to the right.
Service over.
See? You see that little movement?
Второй уже по счету Чун Лайбао. И он подает при счете 4-14.
That's another thing. It's less clear, but Botchan was moving to the left too. And Lin Dan saw he was moving left and then smashed to the right. Again, and here they are. Yep. See that? Move back, jump, smash, and move forward. It's almost like he doesn't have to move forward. You see that? Because it's gonna kill. It's gonna end there. But he still moves forward. And this is a good habit to have. Never assume the shuttle, the rally is dead until the shuttle hits the floor.
咁所以呢個可能都係幾吸引到喺個人嘅成績表上邊。
係啊，其實就冇一個理由令到佢會放鬆。咁我相信佢一定會去盡力啦。
Lin Dan smash, I think the most difficult part is the consistency is so great. You can't really tell which way it goes, left or right. It's just impossible to judge. They all look the same.
16-20. 3 or 4 more points. That's it. That is the match. It's been fantastic.
All right, it has been fantastic, and I think it's a good point to end this episode. And of course, I want to thank the uploader of the clip so that we can enjoy all these great smashes, from the greatest, from the GOAT. And I would encourage you to finish that video to help other uploaders, and also please help me. If you watched this far, that means you enjoyed that and you learned something from it, I hope. And please subscribe and please share and please come back. And